what's going on? It's Jimmy from over at Movie Death Blows, coming at you with another review for this week. So I'm gonna try to keep these under 10 minutes. I do my best, but I do have a lot to talk about. So let's see if we can make it happen this time. So this week I got a chance to see Jordan Peele's Nope. This is the third movie directed by Peele. He wrote it, he directed it, and he produced it. So I mean, when it comes to Jordan's movies, there's gonna be some interesting plot points. It's gonna be like a horror sci-fi version, that kind of stuff. Get Out, I loved. Us, I thought was the worst movie in the history of the world. I looked at my friend like halfway through the movie. I was like, this movie's horrible. Let's get out of here. But I stayed because I don't walk out of movies. But Nope is it's probably something I didn't think Peele would be interested in. So like the trailers don't really tell you a lot, but there's like a flying saucer and like an alien ship going around and stuff like that from the previews. But it's not what you think it is. So whatever you think you're walking into, this isn't like you're in like an X-Files episode or like your regular alien creature movie or something like that. It's nothing like what you think it is. So just throw whatever you think is out the window at that point. So the movie stars Daniel Kaluuya, who, if you've seen Get Out, played the role in that. He won the Oscar for Jesus and the Black Messiah. Keke Palmer, who I refer to as Zayday Williams from Scream Queens. Huge fan of that show. Steven Yeun from The Walking Dead, Invincible. One of my favorite actors ever from the 90s is Michael Wincott. Like, if you saw any movie in the 90s, Michael was probably the bad guy at some point. He was one of the bad guys. He was Guy of Gisborne in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. He was the bad guy in The Crow. He was in Alien Resurrection. He was the bad guy. He was one of the not bad guy, but like one of the antagonists of Strange Days. Not a lot of people saw that show, but if you were watching Showtime at like 11 o'clock, you definitely saw Strange Days. So let's preface this by saying I didn't have high hopes going into this movie. I thought it was going to be like, nah, it was okay. Like, everybody loved Peele's Us. I hated it. I really wasn't that excited about seeing this, but I like extraterrestrial UFO related movies. So I kept an open mind for it. And the movie was great. I loved it. After 10 minutes, I could tell you it was going to be great, and I wasn't walking out of this one. Not that I walked out of the other one, but... So the movie, without spoilers, the movie is about Daniel Kaluuya and Keke Palmer's character. Daniel Kaluuya plays O.J. Haywood. Keke Palmer plays his sister Emerald, and their father was played by Keith David, the legendary Keith David, who was in everything in the 90s. Quick and the Dead, he was the voice of Spawn, a whole bunch of other stuff. So they're like Hollywood horse trainers. They train horses for movies, TV shows, commercials, and whatnot. That's what their family does, and they have a ranch, and then the first scene happens, and then you figure out what's going to happen for the rest of the movie. And they're on movie and TV sets. That's where you first see Michael Wincott's character. He's a cinematographer named Antlers Holst. He's easily the best part of the entire movie. I said it when the movie came out. After I saw it on Tuesday, I was like, well, I'm going to start the campaign to get Michael Wincott an Oscar nomination or every award possible for a nomination for this, because he's only in like maybe 8 to 10 minutes of the movie, but he's incredible in every scene. He steals every scene. Everybody laughs at every scene. It's just the way he talks in general. It's just his voice and his tone, his demeanor, and the delivery. He just nails the whole thing. He's a Hollywood cinematographer, a skeptic, but he's looking for like the perfect shot, so that's why they call him. So OJ and Emerald, they see this flying saucer and whatnot, and their plan is to, make a lot of money, and they're gonna go on Oprah, and they're gonna get the Oprah interview, but they need to get the perfect shot. But the problem is when the flying saucer comes around, all the power goes down. So they're setting up all these cameras around to see if they can catch it and whatnot, and it gets convoluted and complicated from there. And that's when the story starts to change from what you think it is to something totally different. Steven Yeun's character is he runs like a Western amusement park, I would say. They have rides, fun houses, horses, that kind of stuff. He's a former child actor who was in a successful show in the 90s, and then another show that stuff ended badly in, and you see like flashbacks to that TV show. It was called Gordy's House or something like that. It's about like a monkey that lives with a family, and like the first scene of the movie is just this monkey, and it's just like covered in blood just sitting there. You don't know what happened. So it's kind of gets interesting from there. I'm not going to get into it, but you'll see it when you see the movie. And that plays, for some reason, that show plays a big role in the movie, but it doesn't really explain it. So like, anytime I see a Jordan Peele movie, I feel like there's like a prequel or some like content that I missed that could like fill in some holes or give me more information than I needed, or there should be like a follow up, 6 episode miniseries just about this monkey TV show. That's what I felt about it. I was like, I have no idea why it was there and why they went into so much detail with it, and they left so many parts out, and I'm so confused, and now I'm just focused on this monkey the whole time. But other than that, the movie's great. Jordan Peele is a great for suspense. He's great for horror. This is a different kind of movie than he's directed before. Like, Us was just straight horror. It was, jump scares and weird, uncomfortable situations. Get Out was more psychological horror at that point. This is just straight up, this is a scary movie. Like, there's some scenes, like, there's a scene with Daniel Kaluuya in the barn where, like, the movie gets its name from, where you're just sitting there and you're just like, nope. And he looks at the screen, he's like, nope, see ya. Starts backing up and everything like that. But, I mean, it's also a story about family and redemption and, like, how things change from father to son and, like, the intricacies that go into each person's, family issues that they have at that point. Keke Palmer is incredible as Emerald. Like I said, she should... I don't know what this movie's going to do come award season. I hope it gets rewarded with the performances. They get at least nominations and awards. Wincott's incredible. Keke Palmer's the second best part of the movie. She's the heart and soul of the entire thing. Anytime she's on screen, you're laughing and you're just captivated by her. Another standout performance is by Brandon Pereira, who plays Angel Torres. He works at like Fry Tech or Fry's or something like that. It's like a local Best Buy that sets up all kinds of cameras and technologies and feeds, and he helps them set up the cameras so they can see the alien and whatnot. It has a real... So, like, when I'm trying to compare it to other movies, like, this is a mix of... So there's some Close Encounters of the Third Kind, mixed with, I'd say, Twister at that point, because they're always chasing this flying saucer, but there's aliens, so it's like Twister meets War of the Worlds almost meets Close Encounters of the Third Kind at that point. It's kind of like a Spielberg mashup with Storm Chasers is what I would say. And it's super interesting. Like, it doesn't lose your attention. You're always interested. You want to see what happens. And Peele builds the suspense over and over again. Like, you'll see the saucer go over here. Then I'm going to go over here. Then you don't know where it went. It's kind of got like a Jaws feel to it and everything like that. But I absolutely love the movie. I recommend you guys go see it. I gave it a 4 out of 5. Like I said, the only reason it didn't get a 5 because I want to know more about that damn monkey. That Gordy monkey and everything like that. But it's super creepy vibes, You will get scared. Like, there's maybe a couple of jump scares, but there's other part where you just feel uncomfortable. You're like, I don't know what's about to happen next, and I usually know everything what's about to happen. So, Peele did a great job with the direction. Don't forget, when it comes to award season, Michael Wincott should be nominated for every supporting actor award there is. Keke Palmer probably will. I'm just guessing. But I really hope this movie gets rewarded with nominations, and I really hope everybody goes to see it. So, Nope gets a 4 out of 5 from me. I hope you guys go see it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, tell your friends about the channel, everything like that. All right, I did this in under 10 minutes. It's an 8-minute mark. All right, thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Tune in next time. Thanks.